Just wrote down Eskamani first. Sorry.
Wow.
You sent me an email, said you had some questions.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to recognize you and then Representative Skidmore.
I apologize, Rep. Skidmore. And I actually sent this to Rep. Snyder, so I apologize, Rep. Jean, because I forgot you were PrimeCo, and he texted me, so I didn't send this to you in advance. So I apologize for that. One of my first questions is about private grants or federal grants. So, for example, if a local municipality receives a grant to do appliances that are, going to benefit energy efficiency or net zero, what's the interaction between non-public dollars, and then what's the interaction with a federal grant?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So it would prohibit any type of net zero policy objectives. And so that being said, there's sometimes overlap with activities that could be used for different purposes. So if it's simply, for example, energy efficiency or saving dollars, there might be room where that action may be permissible. But if the objective is net zero policies, that's what the bill is intending to address.
Okay, follow-up, Chair?
Yes.
And I apologize, it might get a little in the weeds, but let's just say it's a university is applying for a private grant from some sort of foundation, and the grant says net zero and saving the university costs and energy, for example. Because it mentions net zero, would they still be able to apply for that grant, even if it has multiple purposes?
Recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So it'll be a factual determination, but if the objective is, again, net zero, and that's the path where it's going down, that's what we want to avoid. And so the grant would have to be narrowly tailored to avoid that. Okay.
And then I have a follow-up, Chair, in the higher ed space. I don't know if you got the letter from FIRE about freedom of speech concerns at all. If not, I'll provide context. So they wrote to us expressing concerns with universities that might not, for example, let a student group that focuses on net zero conduct research or book a room for a meeting about net zero. How would you address just First Amendment concerns when it comes to a campus environment of a faculty member doing research on net zero and a student group hosting a club meeting about it?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To the extent that there are First Amendment protections, I mean, those would stay intact. This bill is not intended to violate any sort of First Amendment protections, namely the right to assemble and so forth. But to the extent that it does impact that, we're ready to listen to any stakeholder to make sure that it's not impacted.
Okay,